Hello, this is Victoria Pendragon. Welcome to my alternate reality. Today, I want to discuss the very useful, how would you say this, action of creating your present/future self by contacting your past self. As we know, because we've discussed it before and it's everywhere, linear time is not a reality. It is a convenient way to get everybody to show up at the same place at the same time. And nothing more than that. Time, like space, is a dimension. Consequently, every moment of your life exists at the same moment as your current self. This means that you can A, send messages to your past self, and B, send messages to your future self, which might not be the wisest thing to do, but we'll discuss that later. Sending messages to your past self, on the other hand, is very helpful, because if you've been paying attention, you know who you are. You know where you are, you know what you're doing, and you know how you feel about all that. You also know, because your consciousness is focused at this time, you know what has happened to you in the supposed past. In other words, it's going on now, but it's called the past, and other people corroborate that for you. You know what you know because you know it and because other people tell you about it. So there are all sorts of sources for that so-called past. And, of course, because of programming, because of cellular programming in the body, that past is part of you. That and the fact that it's happening now. But the body grows and incorporates, and that's there. So taking what you know about yourself in the current moment, you may extrapolate that part of why you are who you are, where you are, how you are, is because of XYZ, which happened in your past. Okay. Go visit that. Go visit that. You can't change it. It exists as it is. But you can affect it. You can put your vibration there. I guess by change it, I mean you can't alter the fact that it occurred. What you can alter is how you feel about it, both then and now. In the deepest part of the therapy that I did with other people, with therapists, in other words, I spent a good deal of my free time visiting my childhood self and bringing with me the therapist, for instance, and perhaps my husband at the time, for support. And saying to my past self, look, here are people who love you, here are people who care for you, here are people who are going to help you. This exists. This exists. And so in doing that, you bring that vibration of hope and help and love back with you. And ultimately, it brings you to the place where you are, where you have the hope and the help and the love. Now, if you have nothing but bad to say about where you are, that's not helpful. This is why you need to see the good in your life, no matter how small it is, no matter where it is, and why you need to amplify the things that feel good in your energetic field of existence, which is to say, send it back. Feels good, send it forward too. But just the feelings. Feelings are, after all, the language of the body. And they matter tremendously to your relationship to life. So take some of those good feelings from now. Contact wherever your troubled self was, your troubled young self. I have any number of vivid moments, both from childhood through teenage years, that I contact still to this day. And because they'll pop up in my mind. Not because I'm trying to alter anything. At this point, I really don't need to alter a darn thing. So the memories are just there, and they pop up depending on maybe what movie I'm watching or what somebody says. And when they do, I send love. I send good energy. I send fun. I've got a lot of that. So all of that sending, I feel, has allowed me to be where I am now. Because I sent where I am now back then, picking the good stuff, focusing on the good stuff. It's energetic, and it's eternal, and it helps. Now I know that it's nothing that you can actually wrap your head around. It isn't perhaps logical, although there's certainly basis for it in quantum physics. If you're at all familiar with stories about quantum physics, or most of us are not familiar with quantum physics itself, you know about the experiments where the experiment itself, the outcome of the experiment itself, is determined by what the people are looking for. So you can have a group of people over here looking for A out of a set of circumstances, and a group of people over here looking for B out of a set of circumstances. And A and B may not be the same thing at all. Maybe completely different, maybe opposite. A will find A, B will find B, because that's what they're looking for. So this is all about, what are you looking for in your life? If you're looking for wonder and love and fun and a good time to be had by all, find those moments in your life where you've got that. Send it. Send it out. Send it to the young you. It'll help. I promise. I heard my beep. Gotta go. Thanks. Bye.